And we're like, look at that. Now you're in the way. And we're live. We're not as live at Chimney Bluff State Park at a point on Lake Ontario. This is where Spirit said to go, and 18 out lie as to 5. So that's a good thing. So,
Fair that I'm not live. I'm live.
Yeah. It says here I'm live. Nico Alanari at Tatasati Hanania. It says we're live. You're having trouble with this and that and the other thing? Using the same thing. It only goes out to the universe. So we Chikawaranari tatata. So today is the astronomical Lúnasa, the halfway point in between summer solstice and the equinox near Katari Hatsanani. And the quarter festivals, which is the quarter festivals are bigger festivals than the equinoxes, the solstices. And the reason that is because Lúnasa ends the quarter of the year with the most light, and it starts the quarter of the year where we harvest. So this is the ending of harvest season. So we say goodbye to the most light. More of a celebration of the beginning of harvest. And the beginning of harvest is us receiving the abundance of the universe. How about now? Is there sound? Kuwacha watana. Hasawata ariana hasahati kocha. 30 seconds. Ni kocha watana. Sahawata arihana ta atawata titi and is your volume up. It's theater. Kanara atata isakaya. So, but it's in this low, so who cares? So apparently that beginning didn't matter. That's Lúnasa. Most of the time we say on August 1st, but astronomically that's exactly halfway in between the summer solstice and Wariata Hanayata Nahariata Hananiata. And Lúnasa marks the end of the season of light, the season of, and it starts the season of the harvest. And the season continues through the equinox until other quarter festival. Halloween, halfway in between the fall equinox and the winter solstice. So let us manifest. If you have heard this a couple months ago, I thought the mic was not working. It's going to be choppy. I do have 5 bars at 4, so it shouldn't be choppy, but hey, I broadcast at 4, so that could be it. So now we still got the sets, so you guys had some awesome footage, even have sound. Oh, hopefully we have sound now. I got confirmation one way. We'll see if somebody texts me. So let's manifest. As we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us all, in every way, as to flow to seas, flowing our manifestations in through our desires. And somebody clarified as to when sunset was, because they said it was at 7:21, but it's now at 7:47. We're here, we're broadcasting, and people had 20 to 40 minutes, 20 minutes of a beautiful video with no audio.
8:20 the sunset.
Okay. Oh, cool! I can talk about all the same things I told when there was no volume.
Right.
Cool. So there are valid things in what I said earlier. So we'll talk about the I Ching. I didn't know what to talk about. It's a glorious day, and I didn't know where to broadcast from, and this and that. I asked the I Ching for help, and the description below it gave me the Hexagram 58, empowering, and I'm going, yes, empowering. We talked about that yesterday. How to be powered, be the righteous ruler of reality. Well, question, who's your reality? And here it says the joyous expands on and on to the horizon. This location at Chimney Bluff State Park is looking off into the sunset. I cannot see Canada on the horizon. I can only see Lake Ontario. If I look off the New York line, I'm trying to do 10 things at once here. Over there, we can see New York. And if we look off to the right, not see Canada. Because it's a little hazy, but so that's trying to give the full essence of this. And technically the astronomical start Lúnasa starts at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The superior person, the righteous ruler, the master, renews and expands their spirit through to heart exchanges with others. Who is it that brings that out in you? Or can you decide to do that with all of your interactions with everyone? Can you ensure that you have heart-to-heart exchanges with everyone that you communicate with, that you experience? And the situation on Lúnasa says that this is the sign of true companionship. The principles in this situation exchange energy, ideas, and feelings, constantly invigorating and encouraging each other to new heights of spiritual achievement and self-discovery. Think about that for a second. New heights of spiritual achievement and self-discovery. Again here, this exchange is not for the glory of the team, but for the furthering of the process of each individual's te, or pure potentiality, or spirit, or true authentic self, or essence, or text, or manifestations, desires, dreams. Can you see that the other person that you're interacting with has dreams and goals and desires? And can you see the beauty in that person having those goals and dreams? And can you appreciate them just for having those? And can you appreciate yourself for those same things? Now jump down to the changing lines for a second, because this was the thing that the changing line was line 3. It's the lake, but in the lower trigram, line number 3, the top line, is the changing line. And it said, arguing and negotiating, love and self-defeat, misfortune. Well, I totally get it when we're talking about love. You can't argue with somebody's logic, convince them that they're in love with you or that you're in love with them. You can't. It's a feeling. You are or you aren't. And your actions are going to show that you're in love. That's it. And they'll feel it or they're not going to feel it. That's as simple as that. And you're going to be in love or they're not going to. So that's the easy one to see. As a human, it's harder to implement, but it's to see and understand. Now, joy. How does it work with joy? Can you argue with joy? Can you negotiate with joy? No. Can you convince somebody that you're with them? No. Well, you can try, but is it futile? Is that a futile discussion? Quite understand, but so I went to a different web instead of each.net. I went to cafeosol.com to get on line 3 in hexagram 58. Coming joyousness equals fortune. So, now, what does that mean? What the heck does that mean? Coming joyousness equals misfortune. I'm going, joy is a litmus test for us being in our vortex, center, in alignment to our authentic self. It's the indicator that we are not experiencing the contrast, that we're in the zone. So what? What do you mean this joyousness is misfortune? Okay, so let's read on. It didn't get for me. If you place your ability to know joyousness on outer circumstances, that's when it clicked for me. I'm going, duh! That's attachment to the outcome. That's a problem when we manifest as humans. Step 1 is to ask. We send off our rockets of desire. Step 2, the universe's job. Okay? And the universe instantly puts it in our vortex. What we give out to the universe is what we get back. In step 3, there's a twofold step 3. Abraham Hicks likes to say step 3 is allow. That we, as humans, need to allow it to happen. And the universe will deliver it when we are a vibrational match to it. And this is talking about, if we say that I'm only happy, I only experience joy because of interactions with this other person, or because I like my job, or because I like what I'm manifesting, that's joy based on external sources. And when your interactions with this other person stop becoming joy. Or if we have attached to the outcome, which happens many times, we start learning how to manifest. How come it hasn't shown up yet? Universe. Or we want to say, how can I adjust my vibration to attract it more? And both of those still have an attachment to the outcome. We will receive our joy when that thing shows up. But the nugget of wisdom comes in when and if. If he can decide it's just to simply manifest. It's simply joyous to be the center of our vortex, to send out those rockets that we're creating that joy internally. When we create that internally, that is that never-ending. It's going to stop. Because everything in that external is impermanent. It's going to come, it's going to go, it's going to ebb, it's going to flow. Just like these waves, just like the sun in a sunset, just like the moonrise in the moon, the cycles of the moon, in the cycle of the year, in the cycles of life. That's what we're celebrating at Quarter Festival, Lúnasa. We're celebrating the change of seasons according to the wheel of the year. We're celebrating the beginning of the harvest. How can we be joyous all times? How can we find our joy? How can we experience our joy? How about that? How can we create joy? And that's the breakthrough. Because once we realize that we're responsible for creating our joy, realize, and realize is a good word, realize that when we create our joy, that we are being the ascended master. That we do not have attached to the outcome, that we are creating the joy, and we're creating a reality the way we prefer. Breakthrough in the transform is Hexagram 43, the breakthrough. And the lake above heaven. That's the heavenly waters, a deluge from heaven. The waters that sustain. The earthly waters are impermanent. The earth itself is impermanent. Everything we do on this earth is impermanent, besides the vibration of creation. And the superior person, the ascended master, the righteous ruler, means fortune upon those in need, done with no thought of the good that was. That's the nugget there. What brings out your joy? Is it the creational process? How can we create a... It's an individual question. And the answer is going to change in every now, or the same in every... So, the sun looks a lot to the horizon than in reality, which is interesting. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, look at that! I can zoom in! I get so excited over the... Now, can I adjust my camera? You are so funny. Akawana tatakyarata isawari sa takaya tatiara naniya takocho. I am so laughing. I can always tell. Jebediah wants to talk. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I think I did it. Not so sure, but hey. If I turn things, so I apologize for the lack of skill with my equipment here. There we go. That's a good one. So I'll be satisfied with that. Look at of the sun reflecting off of Lake Ontario. I'm glad you're smiling. Yeah, 30 more seconds. There's a delay. Can I a little bit longer than a 7-second delay from that the IC requires. I know that's not a orb, that's just an artifact of the lens flare. If an orb will show up though, so they're not tossing any no stream of consciousness, so we'll speak some light language, we'll let them talk with. So yes, light language requests need to be personally. Sanani achawata tukurwatari kananara haskachira There's some awesome flares coming from my polar lenses on my sunglasses that can't see, but you can feel my vibration. So that's all you get. This is this is just no, a water blessing done. For those of you just who asked for one. No, I don't know any of this. That's very good. You do the water blessing. Yes, you can send the energy to the water. Not that I'm not doing it. The Holy Fire is being broadcast to whomever, whatever needs it, and everywhere and everywhen, for whatever reason, in the most natural way. In the way, the ebb and flow of the universe, the change, everything changes, including change. Everything changes for law. That you exist. You always will exist. You're an eternal being. That's law one. The one is the what you give out to the universe. I can never remember Shar's law 4. Maybe it is. What you give out to the universe is what you get back. It is impossible for you to exist. I always liked it when he clarified it that way. It's impossible for you to not exist. Everything is here now. The all is the one and the one is the all. Sawarituku shawarlana. Isaharitana takachawata ariana. Nabarata hakanani tiatana nasaka. Sawata ninyata warhana. Kahati. Yeah, just my camera. Oh, no. Choppy. Envision set. Envision the gratitude for another glory. Gratitude to our vortex of vibration. And it's how I'm the ladder, and it's every route ladder. It's put out in the Reiki ideals just for today. Do not anger, do not worry, be filled with gratitude. We're not experiencing. When we're experiencing worry, we're not experiencing gratitude. Dedicate to your work and be kind to all people. Because Lakash, I am another you. And we're not creating joy. We're not loving ourselves. We're experiencing the contrast that we're creating. But the profundity that you are creating the contrast. It is not the universe's fault. That's better. That's better. No, I'm happy. Now, you see, when I tighten it down, I don't like it, but when I'm playing it, I like it. So, how about I just talk light language? I'm looking forward to Saturday. It's happening on Saturday. It's the Lions Gate. And I'm co-hosting Jim on the Hukalo. Oh yeah. I got some language to speak that he needs to hear and translate. Magic. And we're also going to be talking about the Lions Gate. And we'll see our topic comes up. No, that's the best part about channeling and being in your joy. Doesn't matter if it's through. Kunora with that Araharskahi tiatanai. Aratakanata adshai nara Artahanaika. Navigating back in the dark. Yes. You can't, because it'll be light. So that'll be wise. And, yeah. Eat my carrot so I can see in the dark. Yeah. Feel free to go. Yeah. To see which rocks you step on. Yeah, you're wise. Okay.
Read my mind.
I know. No. Some people have claimed. Some people. I love you.
I know.
Like I wouldn't.
I love
you. Ooh, did I just attach joy to an eternal outcome?
You did.
Dang. Focus on what I wish to create. I love you. I create that. And I'm modulating my joy upon that. In Florida bone cold in the 70 weather here with the sun setting. But I'll set
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this.
Oh, you're most welcome. Because we have that heart-to-heart connection. We're furthering each other's day. Joining me in my house. And make it a great day on your in the light. I'm going to imagine hiking out in the light. And I'm going to sashay on the light I have. I'll just broadcast the light from my heart center. Kuai. Sana arahataka titia soro na arsihi sayata wati sawi shosho. And soon, see, we get this boat on the horizon that's making its way into cast Shokona or sunset. 15 minutes to sunset. So let's see how it breaks up the sun. And can you tell in the broadcast, right in the street light right now? It's so interesting, the vibrations of people joining the broadcast and leaving the best. Kahaya na harahat. Sahaya na. And luckily, I'm experiencing my joy regardless. Yatatia baranari yatakucha. Kanana haruta hianara atasawa. Shashana nati watari yatakuna. Harihata waratakurutu. Waratatina arya. Kano rohukona. Nawaha. Suka ar. Node kochar. Avati Sahawaratukuhana Sawarnaris Hisha Shashayoto. The lens flares are so interesting. There's around the sun polarized lenses. And they're like man rings, if you remember, or if you've ever seen on YouTube Aquaman series from the 70s and 80s. I don't think it was early. From the sun. The sun is impermanent. Science says that the sun will have a lifetime, maybe a couple more billion, and then the sun will implode. Everything is physicality. Permanent. Which is one of the reasons why we celebrate. And the sun is going clouds. It's actually going down beyond the horizon yet. Sahacha atakanani. Sahatutura hawakawai. But if I don't see it come out underneath the other clouds, Spirit will tell me when they're done. Sorry for the jump there. Reinvesting. What are we investing in? Are we investing in something impermanent? Are we investing in one another's one another's potential? Creation of vibration, the creation of joy. Ako nani yet Naharuka Sasaya Shahya Tatakai Tananara Ratiarawa Sokuna Ratioto Sahakawanana Kanan Adriana gorgeous right now. I drove on New York State Route 88 on the way here, the Master of Meditation. And when we manifest and when we create from our joy and are satisfied with the joy that we're experiencing and creating, that is of abundance, the Master of Manifestation. That is us being the righteous ruler. Narakawahana Chawananari Takawatanani Zoom in more Akuwaramana Takata Titiarawana has touched the horizon. Look at that. You can not know what Katitia Tananara Watakasha Shisho. Thank you. Another glorious day. So I have a routine while I'm during a sunset. I do a simultaneous water blessing and meditation. And good for the day. So I thank the universe, I thank God, I thank you for what I created and what I for what I created on this day. What I received on and that orange is all the way to the right, all the way to the left. It's so I look forward to the night. And I look forward to the new day, the new now. As I broadcast from my heart center, from inside my vortex, with love and joy, akarrieta, sahasna hawa achiroro, tanananeta, giving gratitude, hawaratanananieta, for the sun, for the passing season and the coming season of Arthana. Happy Lúnasa, Rianarwa, Kacha Urucha, Aurtu. Happy manifesting, Kaawarwataniyata. Happy joyousness, Niataka Warahana Tukucha, Arasan Tuku Urahamanoro, Sahariatanaria, Takanas, Sori Tukorota, Arawatananoto. Anahi tiata arina harko hamanonoro. Shashitananiata tananiata. Thank you, water. Water is life. Kawarianana. Tutunu. Kashishishoya tutona tananawata. Thank you, my friends, for sharing in my high list. Nyakawata naya. Shahada sisasa takarwatan tatawar sukunono. And the sun is down. So thank you for sharing in my highs. Thank you for sharing a few breaths with me. From my heart to yours. From the master within me to the master within you. Namaste, my friends. Ni hakana sakaba. Iskana no uruhutukunana. Isawarta anataka. Ior no horosukunana. See in the new now. Kacha awartanani.